Richard Taylor, the young creative finance genius, just came out with his new seller financing script, the Checkmate script. If you're a real estate wholesaler who wants to pitch seller financing to investment properties, then let me tell you, this script is so freaking good. Not only are we going to go through the whole script in this video, I'm also going to put it to the test. I'm going to call real estate agents live and use this exact script. Hey, my name is Max. I'm reaching out about your listing on Utah. What do you think the rents are on this? Come on! Dude, do they even work? And the thing is, I'm no schlub when it comes to seller finance. This is a contract that I got on a property that I bought with 0% interest seller financing. I'm pretty dang good at pitching seller financing. But the question is Richard Taylor and his script better? This is Richard Taylor's Checkmate seller finance script. But before we talk about it, I do have to mention 3 disclaimers. Disclaimer number 1, this is for seller financing, not subject to. Disclaimer number 2, this is for investment properties, and in my opinion, it's really best for small multifamily. This script can work in residential and it can work in large multifamily, but I feel like the sweet spot is like duplex, triplex, quadplexes. And disclaimer number 3, this is for on-market wholesaling, for literally calling realtors. Yes, it can work direct to seller, but this is specifically built for calling realtors. Okay, disclaimers out of the way. Let's go through the script together. We gotta practice, y'all, because I'm about to call these agents, and if I don't know this script, it's gonna look really dumb on this video. So let's get our practice in. The script starts out like every other script. Hey, yo, what's up, realtor? I'm reaching out about your property. But this is when it starts to become game changing. I really think I'm your buyer on this one. I need something to buy like yesterday for my 1031 exchange. However, I just need to see if we're cash flowing so I can get you a pre-approval letter. This is so good. This is so good. It's literally fire. What we are doing is we are setting the stage. We are coming in with confidence. I know I'm your buyer on this one. But not only that, we are coming in as an investor, not a wholesaler. We don't sound like a wholesaler. We just used 3 words that investors use. 1031 exchange, fire. Cash flowing, fire. And pre-approval letter, fire. But not only that, we are laying ground for what's to come. I can get you a pre-approval letter from my lender, but I have to know if this property cash flows. If you're confused, don't worry, I'll explain. Let's just finish this section first. My lender is just looking to see that the payments on my loan are a bit less than what we're renting it out for. Do you know what this brings in per month? All we're doing here is saying, hey, I'm a real estate investor. I need to buy something urgently so I don't get hit with taxes. I think this is the right property and I can get you a pre-approval letter from my lender saying I'm ready to go, but I just need to know if this property cash flows. So can you just tell me how much this place rents for? And I just need the rent to be a little bit higher than my loan. So now the realtor will come back to us and give us a number. And then this is where we start to play chess. Hence the name, the Checkmate pitch, because we are about to checkmate this realtor. We are backing them into a corner and they don't even know it yet. This script is so fire. I love this. Oh, wow. Yeah, that rent sounds really good. Let me just run some numbers real quickly. I would love to be able to get your asking price. Actually, I might be able to get your asking price as long as we're cash flowing. That's all I care about. We just need a cash flow so that my lender will lend to me, right? You understand the situation, right, realtor? Okay, cool. I'm running my numbers right now, and if I'm going to pay your asking price, and my lender requires me to put 20% down, so that means my loan payment's going to be, my loan payment is more than what this property rents for, and that doesn't even include taxes and insurance. We have a problem. Y'all, this is happening on every freaking property around America because interest rates are so high right now that if you get a loan from the bank, you can't cash flow on properties. So that's what we're telling the realtor. We're saying, hey, I want to buy this house. I really, really want it, but I can't buy it because my lender won't lend me the money because it doesn't cash flow, and it doesn't cash flow because rates are so high. So what do? We are setting the stage. We are saying the problem is I want to move forward, but I physically can't. But there's an issue. The realtor may say, hey, you just mentioned 1031 exchange. That means you got all this cash laying around. Just buy it cash, bro. But we have a rebuttal for that. We run the numbers and we just say, hey, you know what? I ran the numbers and I'd love to buy this cash, but frankly, the cash on cash return for this property is just not good. I could do better in the stock market without taking on all this excessive risk. So I'm happy to buy it cash, but the thing is, I would have to frankly lowball you. I need to come in way below the asking price. Is that something your seller's open to? And guess what they're going to say? No. They say, no, my seller's not interested in going that low. They always say that. So then you just say, we have a problem here, don't we? Because the property does not generate good returns for a cash purchase, and I can't buy it with a loan. And you also emphasize that it's not just you, it's every investor is going to have this problem. If a property doesn't cash flow, good luck, right? Good luck getting a loan. So then we just asked the question to the realtor, if we can't get a lower interest rate and we can't do a low ball, how are you guys expecting to sell this one? Now, what I recommend y'all do is shut up and wait. Listen to the realtor. Live in the awkward silence. Enjoy the awkwardness. Just stop talking. Wait 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds. Just be quiet. Let them give you an answer. And when they stumble and fumble, and then you say, oh, wait, I have a solution. What if we just do seller financing? Now the seller's gonna be like, oh, my client's not interested in seller financing. Then you're gonna offer this. I know you're not looking to take payments, but I'll try to incentivize your client anyways by offering above their asking price. Yeah, I'm literally going to offer, and what Richard recommends is like 10, 15% above your asking price. And all we need to do is a short set of payments. Richard's okay with putting like a 5, 6, 7-year balloon in there. I personally hate balloons, but at the end of the day, if Richard Taylor has buyers for properties with balloons, that's ultimately all that matters. Balloons are a lot more common in multifamily, guys. Residential, I hate balloons. This property I got under contract, guys, this was 30 years, 0% interest. No balloon. No balloon. But anyways, that part's not important. What you're saying is, hey, I'm going to pay you more money for the property because we have to do this seller financing thing. And then you just remind them that I didn't want to be here anyways. I wanted to get a loan from my DSCR lender, but I couldn't because your stupid property doesn't cash flow. And I would have been happy to pay cash, but your stupid property has terrible returns. So I'm here because of your stupid property. And trust me, do you think I really want to overpay for your property? You think that's convenient for me? No, it's not convenient for me. But I'm here to try to help you get your 3% agent commission. So work with me here. So then you just talk terms. Talk terms to them. Talk the offer price, talk the interest rate, talk the amortization, talk the balloon, and then talk the down payment. Richard says, hey, you can offer 15% above ask, put 10% down. Then really interesting, he says, take rent and offer 40% of rent and monthly payment. I've never heard someone do that. I have my own way of doing things, but hey, maybe that works. Now that I'm thinking about it, sort of makes sense because that means that your property is going to cash flow any way around it. So it's actually sort of clever. Good move. Good move, Richard. Personally, what I prefer to do is offer 10% above the asking price. So here, I'll show you an example. Let's just go to Cleveland, Ohio, for example. I don't know. Let's just choose this property. What I would do in this case is say, hey, realtor, would you do $380,000? And then what I do, guys, is I literally just take $380,000 and I divide that by 360 because that's essentially 0% interest. That gives me $1,055 a month. That's how I like to do it. That is the same as offering 0% interest for 30 years. But anyways, guys, that's the script. But it's time to put it to the test. So let's go back to Zillow and let's call some agents. Hi. Oh my Lord! Do they even work? All right, here's a property. This could be a good little investment property.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right, this one's gonna be it. They're gonna answer. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. This house is money. Answer so we can get seller financing done. Answer. 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 Answer.
You've reached
Okay, let's try another property.
Hi.
Oh my Lord! Oh! This one's perfect. I'm gonna make a deal right now. Just watch.
Please leave your message for 21444.
Come on! Dude, it's been like 30 minutes. Do agents even work? Do they even work? All right, here's another good one. Let's call.
Clayton.
Hey, Clayton, my name is Max. I'm reaching out about your listing on Utah.
Okay.
Well, hey, I'm needing a property like yesterday for my 1031 exchange, and I'm liking this one.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a recent foreclosure, but the previous owner did a complete update on it, so it's ready to go.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass it by my lender, because I think I got most of the cash for it. But I'm just wondering, what do you think the rents are on this?
Good question, and I have that information in my file. I tell you what, if you can text me your email address, I'll run rental comps for you. But I think I'd be guessing. I think it's over 2,000 a month, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. Well, yeah, $2,000 a month. The numbers. Let me run some quick numbers here. The numbers should make pretty good sense. So my lender is just making it so that I just need to cash flow just $1, and then he's happy to loan me the money on it. It's looking at current rates. This may just be slightly under if I'm putting 20% down. You think your seller might be open to financing on this one?
We could, but it'd be short term. So you'd eventually have to refi out within 12 months.
Yeah, as long as I can get those rents up, because I mean, right now I'm having an issue where I think at around 7 or 8% rates, it's not going to cash flow. It's close. It's just these taxes are killing it. And obviously, I don't think you can find me a lender who will lend to me at like 5%. I don't think that exists. So if your seller might be open to financing and throw a balloon on there, you think that's something we could maybe do? Because I don't know what else to do in this situation.
Okay. Yes, that would be. I'm actually headed to a funeral right now, and I'm going to be out of pocket all afternoon. But if you don't mind, text me back your email address to this number, and I'll get you rental comps and get you a loan proposal first thing in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate your time. Thank you, Clayton.
Okay. All right. You're welcome.
All right, bye. Dude, that was too easy. Well, there you have it, guys. I'll tell you something. Richard Taylor's script, it works. The checkmate script, first try, checkmated a realtor. If you appreciated this video, guys, make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. 80% of you who watch my videos do not subscribe. So you, and you are not subscribed. So subscribe, guys. Leave a comment down below. And if you love Richard, then join his Discord community. Hold My Hand Wholesale. Shout out to Richard. I really appreciate everything I'm learning from him. All right, guys. Peace.